From Principal's Corner
to Higher Ed Late Nights,
we've got the scoop.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Centurions. I'm Kate Bustamante.
And I'm Victor Garcia.
Today is Monday, March 12th of 2018.
Since it's Monday, I think we all know what's coming up next, right?
We have Dr. Swanson here in studio for his weekly Principal's Corner. Take it away.
Good morning, Centurions. I have two things for you this morning. First off, for all of my students who have first lunch, it is about time we move past the food throwing phase. At first it seemed harmless enough, but I have to admit that I think many of your peers are getting tired of it. Also, it creates a mess for others to clean up. I am getting to the point where I will be assigning more significant consequences for those who throw food just because I am over it at this point. To be honest, I am a little disappointed because I believe that Centurions can do better than this. Let's work together to have a more pleasant first lunch. Thank you so much for your help with this. Second, this week is an important week. This week marks the 1-month anniversary of the school shooting in Florida. As such, we have a couple things planned for Wednesday that you will hear about. Also, we have a video to share with you this morning to begin to have an important conversation about school safety. I want you to know that it is our most important priority to keep you safe. After watching the video, you may have different feelings come up. In some of your classes, I hope you will have a chance to talk about your feelings. Take a look at the video, looking back at the Florida event.
George is on the scene in Florida where another community is in disbelief, shocked by devastating violence, this time at that Florida high school on Valentine's Day.
Here's what we know at this hour. At least 17 people have been killed, students and adults.
Adults have failed us, honestly. And kids are dying because of it. Change needs to happen so no more lives are lost.
This is the 18th school shooting already this year. It is just mid-February.
And anybody who's willing to start to make a difference is somebody we need on our side here.
We, as a country, failed our children. This shouldn't happen.
I was in the classroom and all I hear was shots, and I was just like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And we're just sitting on the floor and we're just panicking.
We have a shooter in custody after he committed this horrific, homicidal, detestable act.
The community now struggling to make sense of the unspeakable.
I'm the president of the Santa Ana Unified School Board of Education. And I'm here to tell you today that the safety of your children is a top priority to Santa Ana Unified. They need to be able to come to school to feel safe and develop. And that's what we're about. We're committed not only to our students, but our staff and our community. And together with the leaders of this district, the Board of Education, and the community, which includes you, we will keep our children safe, we will do our best, and we will also be providing the top-notch education that they need to grow and develop and be the best that they can be. We are SAUSD, and we're here for you.
The Broward County School District suffered a horrible tragedy, but instead of staying quiet, they decided to speak out.
Tomorrow we will receive the emails of our elected leaders, such as our congressmen, states, and U.S. senators, and we will tell them what they have to do to protect us.
Let us show the students of Broward County, Florida, that we stand with them.
Because our lives all have value, and we are all in this together.
We cannot sit and hope elected officials do the right thing. We have to raise our voice and demand that they make laws that protect our schools.
Because we matter.
Because one day, I will have a family, and I will send my kids to school, and we must guarantee their safety.
Broward County students, we are with you. You have inspired us to challenge our elected leaders, and we are right here with you.
Civil rights movements have begun many times in our nation's history by our youth. Ruby Nell Bridges Hall, an American activist, became the first African-American child to attend an all-white elementary school in the South when she integrated the New Orleans, Louisiana public school system by court order on November 14, 1960. The Little Rock Nine were 9 African-American students involved in the desegregation of Little Rock Central High School in Arkansas. The Birmingham Children's Crusade occurred at a pivotal point in the civil rights movement, where hundreds of school-age students marched in Birmingham, Alabama in 1963. Beginning in 1965, young people were at the forefront of the United Farm Workers movement, where Latino and Filipino workers joined Union President Cesar Chavez, demanding better wages, better working and living conditions for farm workers. Today, it is the students of your generation that are challenging our current leaders to make our country a safer place.
We're going to be doing a march in March on Washington, where we get students all over the country are going to be joining us. These kids are going to make this difference because the adults let us down.
We are going to be the kids that you read about in textbooks. Not because we are going to be another statistic about mass shootings in America, but because, just as David said, we are going to be the last mass shooting.
This morning, the students at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High are demanding their voices be heard.
My innocence, our innocence has been taken from us.
Every victim deserves this and more. Like, they will never be able to defend themselves again, and I think that we have to do every single thing in our power to try and give them even like a sliver of justice.
As we honor those victims and their families who've been impacted by the senseless tragedies in our country, students, we just want to encourage you that yes, we want you to use your voice. Your voices have been the change every generation for civic change in our country. But we want to make sure that you're safe while doing so. We care about you, and we want to make sure that as you grow and find your voice, that you have the guidance and the protection that we can afford you. We are SAUSD, and we care about you. Keeping you safe is our #1 goal, and we will do that with everything that we have. Don't miss opportunities to learn and grow, because you are the leaders of tomorrow. Let us help you. Let us engage with you, and let us grow together.
As you can see, this is a serious topic with a strong message. Looking forward, I have asked your history teachers to help lead you through the process of writing a letter to your representative later on this week. Having a chance to voice your opinion is important, and writing to your representative will let him or her know how you personally feel. I thank you for taking the time to process your thoughts. This Wednesday, we will have a couple school activities planned to remember those who died in the Florida shooting, as well as express yourself. At this time, I'm going to pass it back to the anchors for the remaining portion of the Inside Scoop. Thank you, Centurions.
Thank you, Dr. Swanson. Another important reminder to Centurions that the deadline for the grad night payment is at the end of this month.
The tickets are $85, and everyone planning on attending must have a permission slip, even if you are 18 years old.
Prom season is coming up soon. Are you planning on going this year?
No, I'm wait till my senior year, Kate.
Well, if any of you Centurions are planning on going, ticket prices are currently $85, and you must get a permission slip signed for this day as well.
On to a bit of sports. Both JV and varsity cheer each took home first place titles out of 11 schools. Good job, guys.
Today, varsity boys tennis will be playing against Whittier Christian away, so make sure to wish them good luck.
The Centurion Club will be hosting a higher ed late nights later today from 1 to 4 p.m.
Make sure to attend if you're a Centurion who is interested in applying to private universities, IVC and OCC. They will be having this for the rest of the week from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m.
This will take place in the Higher Ed Center. See events for more information.
Attention Science Club members. Turn in your permission slips to attend Experimental Biology Conference 2018. The deadline was March 10th, but you know Mrs. Park. She'll talk them into accepting some late ones, but not too late. This will be your last chance to attend an EB conference until April 6, 2020. That's right, April 6, 2020. Juniors and seniors, this is your last opportunity to attend this conference period. Talk to any senior who attended as a sophomore. You do not want to miss out on the possibility of this great Science Club field trip. And remember, Science Club meets Thursdays at lunch. New members are always welcome.
There will be book club Thursday, March 13th during both lunches in room 326. Bring your lunch and bring yourself. Bring the coolest or most exciting part of your latest book to share with the club.
The City of Santa Ana has opened its recruitment summer student internship for high school students to get paid real-world experience in their local government. The deadline to apply is April 6, 2018 at 5:30 p.m. Please email your counselors for a copy of the job bulletin. Counselors' email addresses can be found on the Century website.
Yesenia's Humanitarian Foundation has made prom a reality for many young women who did not think they could attend due to financial support with purchasing gowns and other accessories. This event is quickly approaching for those who were not aware. It is on April 7, 2018 from 8 to 5 p.m. The link below is the online registration site.
Also, I'm sure many of you remember the active fundraiser that ASB had last year, the one with the cool socks.
Yeah, I remember, each pair of socks will be $7 and $2 will go back to our school. Talk to an ASB representative for more information.
So that's all the news we have for you today. But remember, Centurions,
always do the one time
for the one time. Bye.